Yep. Sex. Hi everyone, this is Michelle for Casa ELM in San Miguel, my beautiful guest house. I'm very
Mm,
excited. Welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to speak to Gabby again. She has worked with me for a few of my Piece Not Pieces sessions that we've had over the last year and a half, and her work is just so beautiful. And today I'm going to talk to her a little bit about this amazing project that is now landed in Casa ELM. We'll get into those details, but before I do, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you
mm,
to all my subscribers. Be sure to hit the like button on this video and also subscribe to my channel if you've been here more than once and you like my content. I really appreciate you. I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. I am a person who really helps people who are interested in relocating to Mexico, San Miguel in particular. And I also host a lot of specialized events at Casa ELM. I've been here living in San Miguel since 2018. And I do consider myself someone who really understands what it is to move abroad, to live in a foreign country, to live in Mexico. I absolutely love Mexico. And my space, my guest house space, is here to also provide the soft landing experience to anyone who is trying to visit or come as a solo traveler or be a part of our amazing events. So if you haven't heard of me, go to Casa ELM, casaelm.com, and check out all the things that we offer. So today I'm excited to have Gabby
mm,
here again.
mm,
She's been on my channel to talk with me in the past year and a half at various moments about my Peace Not Pieces retreat that I'm doing kind of bi to annually. And she's one of my facilitators for an amazing workshop. She is going to explain all the details, but this particular project is extremely special and close, I'm sure, to her heart, and is
mm.
so close to mine as well because she worked with a group of women through some very special things. And now
Yeah.
we are hosting an art show this coming Saturday. So if you're tuning in after June 29th, you missed it. June 29th, 2024.
You just missed
However,
it.
yeah, you just missed it. However, there will be footage and the whole nine, and you can hear more about the project itself in this video and just kind of look on my channel for any additional details. I'm going to probably do some clips and recordings and things like that. And she's also planning to do this project again later on this year, like in the fall of 2024. Again, if you're watching this in 2025, you missed it. And so just stay tuned, and we'll pass what we have on as it comes along. But I'm very, very happy to be able to host the artwork of these amazing women and their stories. It is very much in alignment with what I feel Casa ELM is to plenty of women. The space is
Yeah.
open to everyone.
Mm,
However, I have to just say that most of my guests are females, and it is such a
mm,
healing space in so many ways, not just for myself and my life story, but the journeys of so many other women. And now having the opportunity, I'm so like just grateful, super grateful to be able to
mm,
host this art collection from a host of beautiful women,
mm.
Mexican women. And I say Mexican women because that makes me very proud to
Yeah.
be kind of integrated with what's around me in my life and where I moved to. So for me,
Yeah.
it's, yes, I come from somewhere else, but we're all females, and to be able to
Mm.
host this is so, so special to me. So I just want to say thank you. And we're both going to try not to cry because we're
Yeah.
just so both excited about this. And I mean, I'm so thrilled. I was so excited about it. I actually drove to Zamora because she
Yeah.
wasn't able to come here, and I got it, and I got to see her beautiful city, which is in the state of
Mm.
Michoacan, in case you haven't heard of it. So without more chit-chatting, I will let Gabby introduce herself and explain, the concept behind the art and the project and the length of time. That this is a heart and soul piece of work.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Hi, Michelle, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And also thank you for being, and and I will repeat that as many times as I need and as I want. But thank you for opening also your heart, no, to all of this. I think that this project, I'm an art therapist. I have 25 years of experience in different projects. I have worked in different countries. I have worked with different kinds of population, but this project means a lot of evolution in my professional career, but also in me as a person. No, so this is the first time that I'm also active in terms of being 100% involved in the workshop. No, so I'm also presenting my pieces. No, I'm also part of the group, no, of these women, and so that makes it very different. No, it is
Yes.
very different than other projects that I'm only the facilitator, and I'm just, like guiding. No, this project is very special for me because it made me also have the opportunity to grow and to do what I love the most, that it's just being creative, making art, and expressing myself too. No, so so this is an art exhibition that in total I think it was 26 pieces. 20
28 that I have.
20.
So I think
Uh-huh.
it's 30. It's actually 30 with the
Okay.
additional two. Yeah,
Mhm.
abundance of beauty.
So, but in total, we were 16 women working, no, with their pieces, and so what they're gonna see on Saturday is the result of 6 months of work, approximately more than 6 months of work, that we were able to work with ourselves. No, so first there was like 3 months that we were working, and like every Saturday we worked for an hour and a half, trying to reflect, question a lot of things. No, so first of all, we were talking about who we are as women, how we defined, what does it mean when we say, because we define ourselves as women, right? But what does that mean? No?
Right.
Yes, I am a woman. And no, what does that mean? No, for you. That's the important part, or the important piece in all of the workshop. That it's your construction, is how you know, every woman is different. Everybody is different. So how do we define ourselves? How do we answer ourselves? Who am I? No. So we worked for 3 months, reflecting and constructing and questioning a lot of things, making a lot of art therapy exercises, with drawing and also writing. So the idea was also to be very active in terms of expressing ourselves, and in terms of also finding our own voices. No, so so we did also a lot of awareness exercises, mindfulness exercises. And we also did this beautiful, at the end of those 3 months of very intense and deep work, we did this beautiful ritual with fire. So we burned a lot of things and drawings that we did that we didn't like about uh, ourselves, or things that we heard, that they told us, to not to dislike, or not love about ourselves. So there were many stories of all of these women that were saying, well, my mom told me, she was always criticizing my body. No, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too this, your hair, your eyes. No, so we learn from others. No, and that's how we create our identity, from what others say or what others look or what others perceive, no, of me. But it was really important to let go of some of those things that were not doing any good for
Right.
ourselves. And that it doesn't matter, we were different ages, no, there were women 32 years old, 20, no, it didn't matter the age. We have all been listening to others people opinions or expectations.
Right.
So we did this beautiful ritual at the end of those 3 months that we burned a lot of those things that we didn't like. No, so that's another example of what we did. But we worked with drawings also, and also in the last month we learned embroidery techniques and also transfer techniques. No, so that was more like the creative part. No, so we also learned how to make images turn into textile, no, into
Mhm.
fabric. So also, so we were very busy for those 3 months. And then we took pictures of ourselves. We took photos of ourselves that in those sessions we got a chance to see them collectively, no, and also give a lot of feedback, no. So one of the women, she said the first session that we were looking at our pictures, she said, but why do you see that in me? I don't see that in me, because
Mm.
we were all saying, wow, you look so beautiful, this, your legs, your arms, your head.
Mhm.
And she was like, she was really in shock. No, she was
Wow.
like, why are you seeing that? I don't see that in myself. So, but at the end of the process, that woman in particular shared with all of us, no, if you weren't there for me and saying those things, I was not able to see myself in that way. So
Mm.
that was really beautiful, you know, what happened to her. And she was able to do this poster. She made one of the
Mhm.
pieces that are a poster. So her process was also, every process of all the women were really beautiful, but I can share that also. And the last 3 months, the other 3 months, they worked individually, separately, with their own pieces. They selected the pieces that they wanted uh, to to work on, and it was totally open. No, I mean, they could choose the materials, the colors, the symbols, the kind of thread, the everything that they wanted to add or make in their pieces. So that was totally open. And at the end of those 6 months, we did the first art exhibition here in a museum here in Zamora,
Mhm.
and now it's gonna go to Casa ELM in San
Yes.
Miguel de Allende.
Yes. I am so thrilled. Again, Gabby and I have been talking. We work together. We're just very excited about all of this. I hope you all can feel the excitement here.
Yes.
But I was saying to her, like, it's so in alignment with what Casa Elm represents. It really is a healing
Mhm.
space in so many ways. Because sometimes when people come here, they're just like, they're trying to get away from all their stresses in their own personal lives or things that they've gone through, whatever
Mhm.
those things
Yeah.
are. It's not always necessarily related to a relationship with, another person. It's even a relationship with how your life has been with you yourself, right?
Mhm.
All of the
Mhm.
things, like you said, the conditioning. Oh, I have to work a little harder so I can
Mhm.
earn this salary, so I can buy this house and get this car and this status. I've had a wide range of people who've come here to Mexico in general to decompress and just start
Mhm.
exploring another way of being, another way of
Yeah.
living, another way of accepting whatever it
Hmm.
is that, they need to fulfill
Yeah.
from the inside. So this
And to
project,
find themselves, no, to
yeah, to
find themselves,
find,
because we
right.
constantly change in our lives. There's
Yeah.
constantly things happening in our lives. So we
Mhm.
need to find ourselves
Right.
again and again and again. Sorry.
Absolutely. And I do think that as we age,
Mm,
doesn't mean old isn't older. It just means as we age, we, one, become more mature, but there's more
mhm.
awareness with time. At least that's how I
Yeah.
view it. There's more awareness
Mhm.
with what else, right? And like you said, it's the finding that sweet spot on a regular basis, and that changes. But this I love a lot because when you and I started working together, it was about my project and my personal experience that kind of birthed the project Piece Not Pieces. However,
Mhm.
sitting down and participating, like you said, being a part and doing the actual workshops was just such a small piece of what this particular project is that it
Mhm.
makes me very excited that this is going to be close for me to participate in a longer finding myself process over a period of quite a few months and weeks. Um, that the workshops we've done, I felt like there was a lot of evolution along the way. I started
Mhm.
last year in April, and then we did another one in September, and then we did another one this year. And each time I really felt like I was very
Mhm.
in another world of
Mhm.
thinking, feeling, tapping back into things that I think sometimes in my busyness I forget. I don't
Mhm.
feel because I'm just exhausted or tired or I'm just doing and going and I'm a mom and all the things. But sitting down, I want to express that it brings such a sense of peace to be creative.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
when you have it's sort of, think of it this way, guided meditation, when people guide you through meditation, if you've done a meditation type ceremony, it's sort of like guiding you through the art therapy
Mhm.
aspect, right? You're
Mhm.
doing the therapy, but you're doing it in a very creative, calming way. For me, it's like this moment to just be so quiet and be
Mhm.
visual and ingest like all the things that you're being guided through, think about and share and whatever. So for me, I have to just say from experience, and I'm sure for yourself, being a part of the doing aspect has really allowed me to appreciate all of the work that went
Mhm.
into these pieces even more, because my little snippet of
Exactly.
workshop experience has been just like a few hours in a day, 3 times.
Mhm.
So this is like a body of work. It's a body of work from the individual and then the collective, and it's just really, it shows, it makes me as a female, it just makes me so proud when women express in however, their way, their voice, whether it's through speaking,
Yeah.
through art, being creative. So I'm just so happy about this. I keep saying that.
Yes.
You guys are gonna get
Yes. Yeah.
sick of me saying it, but I'm gonna keep saying
No.
it.
No, keep on saying it because I think it brings that feeling, no? And what you're saying is really important. Time is really important, and how much time do I invest in understanding myself? How much time do I invest in healing? Whatever I need to heal, because we all need to heal things.
Yes.
There's completely so many things that happens to us every day.
Right.
Grief, loss, divorce, separation, uh, sickness. No, I mean, so many situations that always affects us or impact us. So we need to heal. And how beautiful would be to take enough time for ourselves and also for others, but for ourselves to heal what we need to heal. No? So
Exactly.
sometimes we are healing something that happened 20 years ago. no? We
Yeah.
are healing something that happened 5 years ago. And
Mhm.
so I think that it's this opportunity, no, that we are opening, no, and that we already experienced in those 6 months was to give ourselves that time to see ourselves, no, and
Mhm.
to listen to ourselves and to invest constantly on ourselves.
Yeah,
So what how no, that's beautiful, I think, no, so
absolutely.
that's the main idea, no, how to feel that I am responsible for me, for my life, for what I do, how I feel.
Mhm.
That's and it's not easy, no, not everybody wants to spend time with themselves. That is it's difficult because we have everything done, we want everything done, and we want a quick result.
Mhm.
So what we're doing here is we're working with photography and embroidery, and both of those kind of arts need time. You know? They
Mhm.
need time. So we can't push them. We can't rush them. We are mixing two ways of expressing that are just so beautiful that we can't rush. So we do need to spend as much time as we can. You know, there are,
Absolutely.
I mean, before, because my mom and my grandma, they used to do embroidery, they used to do sewing and so many things.
Mhm.
And sometimes they spend years in a
Mhm.
project, no? Like, like my mom has been working like the last 3 years making me a sweater, no? So so sometimes so but just imagine the day, and I am like asking my mom, like, please, this winter, please, mom, like I want to use my sweater, please, you know, just finish it. But if you see, it implies also a lot of, because there's so much love in what we do with our
Right.
hands,
Yes.
that it brings us so much connection with ourselves, that she has invested so much of her that now I want the result, no? But we
Right.
can't pressure that, no? It will
Right.
come when it will come, no? So
Right.
I think that time and what you said, it's so important in this opportunity that we are sharing today, and that we are inviting people to join, no?
Absolutely. And I feel that the time that's put into being slowed down
Yeah,
is the healing, right?
yeah.
Because you're not rushing through it. So like I was, as you were talking, I was just thinking, think of this as an emotional spa day or
Mm-hmm.
process weeks, because we treat ourselves at times, not always, but we should, to, oh, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to get a massage and I'm going to have my,
Mm-hmm.
hair done or my nails
My
done.
hair, yeah.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm going to take a self-care day. Think of this as a
Mm-hmm.
self-care type thing, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
being creative, it's an emotional spa day. It's an
Yeah.
emotional taking my time through the process, not just sitting and speaking to a therapist, which is
Mm-hmm.
also, that's what you do, but it's
Mm-hmm.
okay, how am I healing through this expression of creativity? And I feel that we all are going to produce something that's so unique and so
Yeah.
individualistic. And it's
Mm-hmm.
because of those individual things that we've all experienced, right? We are all unique, not just in our thumbprints and our fingerprints, but anything. I could sit down with the exact same materials as you, and my thing
Mm-hmm.
is going to look completely different, right, than
Yeah.
the person next to
Yeah.
me. And we've all experienced that, right? Even from children, like childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have
Yeah.
the figure, but they're still different. They look
So
different.
different.
Colors are
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
so
It,
it is an
mm-hmm.
emotional spa
Mm-hmm.
experience where you are slowing yourself down to take care of that inner thing. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's special. I'm very excited because she will be
Mm-hmm.
bringing this to SMA. So for anyone living in SMA, San Miguel de Allende, if you don't know what SMA is, we will be having a workshop that will last for a few months.
Yeah.
So, we'll have more details about that in the next coming weeks, and also a contact for info for more info and once we kind of put it all together. But this is going to be one of those kind of, we are really gonna, and I say we because I'm going to participate, but Gabby's going to
Yeah.
be the facilitator. I already have my fabric. I am ready. I am so ready. You all have like, and I'm like, it's funny because I don't really like to sew, and it's not that embroidering is sewing, but it's one of those things that I love to be creative. And so for me, seeing the pieces of work that came out of this workshop with the women that are coming on Saturday, it excites me because it's going to be so
Yes.
special and it's going to be from a healing space. And that part for me is just very special. You can see one
Yeah.
of the amazing pieces back here, but we won't show you the rest
Yeah.
because it's so awesome. So but anyway, definitely listen out and look out for that. I think there will be some virtual sessions, but it
Yes.
is something where people will need to be they
Mm-hmm.
will need to be
Yeah.
present at some points, and
Yeah.
some of it will be online. So it's not a virtual thing
Exactly.
that you can do in another place. Maybe that'll be in the future.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, you need to
Not at all.
physically
We
be
need to be
here,
present. Yeah.
right? You need to
Yeah.
be present, and it is a process over a course of a few months. I think you said it was about
Hmm.
more or less 9 weeks long,
Yes.
más o
Hmm.
menos. And the other
Hmm.
thing I wanted to have you kind of talk about, because this was also very moving for me when I came to get the art and the ladies were speaking, but you shared with me that this was also kind of tied into another form of expression for the March 8th feminine
Yeah.
movement
Yeah.
of women who march against femicide here in Mexico
Yeah.
or even worldwide, and having a voice, but in a way that maybe more people will pay attention because it's not just angry and anger.
Yeah.
I loved your explanation if you want to speak on that a little bit.
Mhm. Yes, of course. I think that every country has their own struggles, no? And I think that in my country, here in Mexico, that's one of the struggles, no? How women have been trying to evolve and express and grow. And so there's a lot of violence here in this country for men, but also with for women in very different ways, no? But I'm just going to talk about women in what's going on in this country. So so we're speaking that every day there's 10 women that are dying from a feminicide, no? So that they are killed, they are assassinated, no, by men. So that's a lot, no? And actually in the workshop, almost all of the women have different stories of violence that has to do with men. No? So, but so what usually we see in the last years, no, because there's a lot of collectives and groups of women and that are feminists or, I mean, different various groups, no, that there's a march, no, every year in March, and there's a lot of women that are very angry, no, and I can totally understand, no, that anger. I feel that anger and that frustration and that because I have met and there has been people very close to me that have lost uh, a sister, for example, no, and so there's a lot of like anger and rage, no, that makes us sometimes destroy things or burn things, and I am not against that, but this is just a different way to approach the same situation, no. This is a way for me, no, as an art therapist and as a woman, as a Mexican woman, also to say this is me, no, and you need to respect this, and you need to, and you can see me because I need you to recognize who this is, no, like
Mhm.
all the things and all the gifts that I have as a woman. I need you, especially men, to see me and respect me. And yes, no, I mean,
Mhm.
and you don't need to abuse me, no, or kill me, no. You just need to see me and respect me, no, because I am a woman or because I am just a human being. So
Mhm.
by doing also this work, um, it's also how to be, how to help our society, our culture, so we can also all can grow, you know, and in the in a conscious level, in an awareness level, in any level that we
Mhm.
need to grow, you know. So yeah, so for me it is another way to say, um yeah, I don't want to be violated or abused or any of all of those things, no.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And also to have the voice in a different way, right?
Yeah.
As
Mhm.
you explained, it's not just okay on this one day, you know, we're going
Mhm.
to tear up the city, which
Mhm.
again,
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yes.
But I also like, or I should say, I love, you know, this analogy of it's being presented in kind of
Mhm.
like a silent, here's the art, right? Here's the expression, here's my story. And more people are going to kind of sit there and read, like, what does this mean? What is this about, right?
Yeah.
That's what art is, right? Art is the
Yeah.
expression of so many things. Again, our
Yeah.
experiences. So I loved when you kind of, you know, shared that while I was there,
Yeah.
and I
Thank
felt
you.
that in a different way too. I would be out there burning things too. However, I really love this as well, you know.
But
But
you should see, Michelle, the first time that we made the art exhibition here, you should see the reaction of men. It was
yeah,
really interesting. And
mhm,
I was looking for that. You know? I was looking for that kind of, they were looking at the art pieces
mhm,
with respect,
yeah,
with whoa, no?
mhm. And
How
that's
brave was this person to do this, or how creative was this woman to make this, or you know, so that was yeah, that was what one of the intentions, no, to create as much awareness as we can, and also how we are teaching our children, no?
right. And I want to
Mhm.
say too, you know, if anyone is watching this before this Saturday and you are a male, don't be afraid to come and support because it's really
Yeah.
an artistic expression of stories that come from women.
Hmm.
You know, this is completely open to everyone. It's free. We will
Hmm.
have
Hmm.
music and we will have some food and drinks and
Hmm.
things like that. You know, so we don't want it to seem as if it's not for everyone, but we definitely want you to understand the purpose behind where
Yeah.
the stories came from and things like that. And it's not a session to bash any gender. It's just very artistic
No.
and it's expressive and it's heart opening. And I love that you
Yeah.
said that, you know, it gains respect because of the way it's presented. And that's, again, that's what art does, right?
Yeah.
Art makes
Yeah.
conversation, sometimes people uncomfortable,
Hmm.
you know, but it's still something to
Yeah.
see. So I'm just thrilled. I'm very thrilled.
Mhm.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to share with us about this or the coming project?
Yes, that also, I mean, children can also come.
Mhm.
There's nothing bad or anything that they can't see, no,
Yeah.
the opposite, no, it's how we rise from our wounds and
Right.
from trauma. So, So yeah, so it is, I think that all the pieces are talking about that, about growth, about evolution, about strength, about valuing ourselves. So I think that there's also the invitation is for children, any children, boy, girl, doesn't matter, that want to
12 and
see
older.
something different. 12 and older.
Yes.
That want to see and share, no?
Absolutely,
Yeah, thank you.
absolutely.
Mm.
So yes, I'm very excited. So if you want to join us on Saturday, and it's before June 29, 2024,
Mhm.
Mexico, time zone, Central Mexico, check that
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
Please
Yes,
RSVP at the link that will be in this video description. And that's because we kind of have a little bit of a limit. We are close. I'm willing to probably add a couple, at least 10 more spaces in. So yeah, because I feel like 40 to 50 people, that's going to be, comfortable for us to kind of move
Mhm.
around, and everyone not necessarily going to come exactly at the same time. It is 5 p.m.
No,
to 8 p.m. So, you're free to wander in any of those hours and come and check it out. The
yeah,
artists will be here, not
yes,
all, but close to all. So you'll get to meet
yeah,
them.
12 of
Yeah,
us.
12 of the ladies will be here to kind of talk to you about their pieces. So yeah, and it's in my home, my guest house space. So I'm very excited to
Thank you.
host you all here and just continue to bring that good energy to Casa Elm. So yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's
We are
it's
ready.
Yes, I'm ready too. And also bring some of those yummy peanuts. I don't know. I don't know. I've been dreaming of those peanuts. I said, I need the recipe. It's so good. Ooh,
I'm
yes.
taking notes.
Yeah. One of the ladies brought these amazing, they were
Angeles.
peanuts,
Yeah,
right? And it was in kind
yeah,
of like a oil with a little bit of like spice.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
oh, they're so
yeah.
good.
They
Yeah.
are good. I know.
Tell her to bring a personal bag and then a bag for maybe the other bag will make it to the guest. I'm not sure. Yeah. Anywho,
Perfect.
we stay
Uh,
focused. So yes,
yeah,
tell the
thank you.
ladies I look forward to it. I know that they
Of
are
course.
as well. I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you for, birthing this idea and continue to pursue it. And I don't know if you want to talk about your book, but the whole thing that is kind of growing into something beyond maybe what you started with. And yeah, seeing you all here in this space and just being able to share this amazing journey with whomever shows up is beautiful.
Yes, 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 Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed again, please do that. Hit the like button on this video. Click the link in the RSVP link below. If you are in San Miguel, if you can't make it, please let us know so we can release those tickets to someone else. It's a free event, but we do have limited spacing. And there will be some videos of the event after, so if you're catching this later, do go into my video playlist and just see if you can find some things about it, because we will have some
Hmm,
recaps about it. So thank you all for
perfect.
watching. Safe travels to you, my
Hmm,
friend.
thank you.
And we'll see you on June 29th between 5 and 8. Hang tight.
Thank you. Yes.
CasaElm.com, CasaElm.com. Ciao.
Hmm, thank you.